In this video, we are going to learn how to create this kind of photo manipulation in PS Touch. The major things you're going to learn in this tutorial will be masking out layers and blending of different images to a major background. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, here we are in PS Touch. First thing first, let's import our image. And here we have it. We first need to erase the landscape from the window. But before we erase the landscape, let's first of all make a copy of this image. And now let's think on which way we are going to erase the landscape from this window. Well, I'm taking the polygon lasso tool will work for this. So in order to select the polygon lasso tool, first of all locate your toolbar right here. And this is the polygon lasso tool. This tool works best for areas with straight edges, and that's why I'm using it in selecting the Windows frame. Anywhere I found a curved shape, I'll simply click around it because this tool doesn't really work well with curved areas. Once I'm done in selecting the windows, I'm going to get rid of those leftover areas using the eraser tool. Once you are done selecting it all around, locate to this circle and click on it to make a selection. And here we have our selection. Now it's time to delete the landscape which we have just selected. Click on this icon at the top and click on clear. Now that we are done with the selection, next thing is to remove the selection. In other words, to cancel it. Click on this same icon again, but now click on deselect. And like I said, now let's erase the leftovers using the eraser tool, since the polygon lasso tool can't help us in this case. So locate your toolbar once again, drag all the way to the paint tool, and all the way to the right to select the eraser tool. For the brush settings, make the flow and opacity 100%. While the size and the hardness you can vary. I'm just going to erase around really quickly. And don't forget to make use of the undo button whenever you made a mistake. And as you can see, we are done in erasing the landscape from the window. Now let's import the aquarium image. So let's open our layer drop down and click on this plus icon for us to add a new image. Make it bigger to fill the entire window, and then click OK. And as you can see, it's above our foreground image. Let's change that by taking it to the bottom. So click on your layer drop down and drag it below our foreground image, and now is right where we wanted it to be. As most of you must have noticed, you can see both images does not match at all. So let's change that by making them match. So what we want to do in this sense is that we want to blend the color of our foreground image to that of our background. But before we go ahead blending the colors, let's make sure we made a copy of this image so that we can have a backup just in case we mess things up. Now let's apply some color adjustment to this. Click on the adjustment icon at the top and then click on curves. The background image is kind of bluish in color. Let's click on the blue curve and we are going to take the blue up a bit. Now let's go to the red, because the opposite of red is cyan and cyan is kind of a bit blue. Let's take the red down to give it that cyan. Now let's see what changes the green curve can make. So I'm just going to play with some of the other curves until I feel satisfied. Once you are satisfied with the adjustment, you can click OK, and you can see the huge impact that little adjustment did to this composite. Now let's wrap this up by saving it.